This is my third video in the same CDK Bootstrap series. So in my previous video, in video two, I discussed about like what is the cloud assembly and how we generate the cloud assemblies. What are the different roles CDK toolkit creates for the deployment? What is the assist and the main fist file, and what is the structure um, these file have, and what are the different elements available in these files. And we also did the bootstrapping, and that bootstrapping is bootstrapping actually done by using the default template. And today I want to discuss about more how we can what is the basic structure, what is the most basic structure of the default template, and how we can override those how we can override the value of the default template, and how we can create our own custom bootstrap. And if it is necessary, then is there any way to to destroy or delete a bootstrap? So let's get started. First, let me just clear this screen, and now I will show you. First, I want to show you what is the default template and how it looks like it and where it is actually. So if you will um, come here in the node module section, you need to search for the AWS CDK. So where is the AWS CDK? This is my AWS CDK. Now I will search for the lib API and then bootstrap, and I will click on this file. So this is the file actually. This is the default file, default bootstrap template YAML file that CDK Toolkit uses. And whatever we have inside this file, it tried to create all those core resources. For example, in my previous, it can create a key for encryption and decryption for the bucket. It can create one bucket. This is the one bucket. It can create a bucket policy as well. And then it can create a ECR, and then it creates a role. So in my previous video I mentioned that CDK toolkit bootstrap CDK bootstrap process create a one role. No, not sorry, one role, one S3 bucket, one ECR repository, and the five core roles. So those roles are actually defined in this default template, right? So in this template, I'm not going to change anything because I will not be able to change anything. The main important thing in this template is the this line, whether it's a role name or the S3 bucket name or ECR bucket name. In this, we are following some pattern. So if you will see, the pattern is the CDK and then qualifier, then the image publishing role, and then again placeholders. So what we can do, we can only override the value of the qualifier. These thing actually comes wherever we actually trying to deploy, or in which environment we are actually deploying the or we are doing the bootstrapping. These two values come from the environment. Qualifier is something which is already defined in this file. If I'll search for this qualifier from where it is coming. So the qualifier is declared in the parameter section, and the value of the qualifier is the HNB659. That's why whatever the resource will be created, they have this value. Now I can run the CDK bootstrap again, and we'll see the we'll see this qualifier value in the name of resource. Let me just run this command. So my command is CDK bootstrap, but before that I want to show you the my AWS state. So right now you can see there is no stack is available, and in the IAM section there is 13 roles are available, and I guess if I will refresh it, I will delete this, then there is no role called having this string. So if I will search this, so there should be no role. Okay, that's fine. Let me just do the bootstrap then. And because I'm not passing any parameter, so this command will use the default template that we were discussing just in the another screen. Let's see what will happen now. Okay, so bootstrapping is done. Now let's verify these things on our AWS resources. So see, CDK toolkit bootstrapping is completed. This is my core stack, bootstrap stack, and if I will show you here in the IAM section. So let me just refresh it. So right now we have 18 roles, so 5 roles are added, and if you will see, if this is, you can see these roles having this string because we did the bootstrap using the default template. And similarly, if I will show you here in this section, this is also this S3 bucket name also have this qualifier string. And I can show you the ECR as well, container registry. I can go here and you can see that this qualifier here also. So because we did the bootstrapping with the with this core with the default bootstrap template, that's why the string is coming. So is there any way to override that qualifier? Yes, we can override it. So for that, what we have to use this command bootstrap. Let's first run the help command. What are the different commands available in this bootstrap command? So these are the actually help for, and in this help section I will use this qualifier command, qualifier arguments, and whatever the value I will provide to this qualifier, system will actually will do the bootstrapping against that. So I will do CDK bootstrap, I will use this qualifier, and the value of the qualifier I can use it. So let's say if I use what value I can use it, maybe I can use this value. That's it. I need to use this value, and when I will do the bootstrap, then the resource name will change. So, but before doing the bootstrap, first I need to delete these resources. So I will do this, delete, and then delete. It is deleting. So my um, So I deleted that stack, bootstrap default bootstrap CDK stack has been deleted now. Now I will do the bootstrap with this using this qualifier. Let's see what happen. What will happen? Will this will be able to replace the my um, default qualifier or not? Let's wait for this. Okay, so bootstrapping is done. Now let's verify our AWS account. So if I will come here, refresh it here. So this bootstrapping is done. Let me just go here. Let me just refresh it. So 18 role is created now, but this time I want to verify my qualifier. So I will copy this, and I think it is already visible here. So you can see it. The qualifier value has been changed now. The resource now containing the new qualifier. So this is how you can actually override the qualifier for your default template. Now this is done. I think I can come here in this section also. If I will refresh the bucket, then the name should be, so you can see the same name, same this qualifier is applied for the for this bucket name as well. Now this is done. Second thing is, if you want to override the name of this CDK toolkit, then you can also do that. By default, its name is CDK toolkit. If you want to give the some other name, then you can also do that. And what you have to do, you have to use the another parameter. So let's use this parameter also. How you can do that? You can say CDK bootstrap, and then okay. Let me just copy this command from here. So this will be my qualifier, and I will use this template. And what will be the name? Let's say CDK. What is the current name? Is CDK toolkit. Um, this is my toolkit and demo CDK part 3. This will be a template. This will be a stack name for when I will do the bootstrapping. But before that, let me just delete this thing. Okay, so system is deleting it now. Okay, so stack is deleted now. Code resets and this stack is deleted now. Let me just execute this command. Now system is trying to do the bootstrap with the qualifier and with my own name that I'm providing to this argument. Let's wait for a second. Okay, so this bootstrapping is also done, and as you can see it on the console, the stack name is already showing here, and it's CDK Toolkit Part 3. Let's verify on the AWS console. Let's refresh it. So you can see the name is changed now. It's not a CDK Toolkit now. It's a CDK Toolkit Part 3. Whatever the value I provided to the argument. If you will verify it, I think these things will remain same. There will be no change. Yes, so this is how you can actually override the qualifier and how you can override the stack name, core stack name. Now this is done. Let's see the third point. So these things are really easy to override the thing with the argument. But let's say your company or you have a use case where you want to change the policies. For example, if you will see the S3 bucket policy, then here we say that all action is denied here first, and then I think okay, maybe this is not a good example. Let me see this administrator. Okay, so see, this is the one role, cloud formation execution role, is the one type of role that the CDK toolkit created, and it says it will use the managed policy of the AWS, and in this managed policy, it trying to provide the administrator access. I think this is not a good idea because AWS suggests us, recommend us, we should always use the least permission principle, and here we are, it's too wide and too open. We are saying that the cloud formation, we are providing the administration access to the cloud formation execution. This is the one example, and if I will show you here, maybe here, let's say here we are giving the permission to delete a object from the S3. So these are the few things that maybe we don't want to do we don't want to use it, and our company has our own policies, own security principles. So in that case, what we have to do it, we don't override these things. Then what we have to do, we will create our own templates. So let me just show you the template. I already created one template. This is my bootstrap template, and I just copied this template as it is. Everything will remain same now, and I will change the value of the qualifier just for the demo purpose. So where is my qualifier here? Qualifier is here, ABC FDS. I am using already using this, but I will say no, I will not. I want to use the different qualifier. This is the different qualifier I am gonna use it, and I will change some permission also. So I will say Cloud CDK toolkit will not be able to, let's say, put image. We are not using here. Let's see this. I'm saying that um, after bootstrap, this role will be created. This role will be created. Deployment action role will be created, and the policy for this role is this. And earlier there was a one policy called the execution, called the execution chain set. Execution chain set in the sense this role, if we have this permission, then only system apply the changes of the stack for the deployment. If we don't have this permission, then we cannot deploy, the system will not execute the changes. So now I will deploy these things. So what will happen? How we will do that? So we have to say I want to do the bootstrapping. I want to do the bootstrap. But how I will do that? Let's verify it. Again, we will say run the help command, and this is the template is the one another argument where we have to where we can actually supply the value of my template. So I will do CDK Bootstrap and then I will say template and then the name of my template. So my template name is my Bootstrap YAML is the template name that I wanted to use it. So now system will not use the default template. System completely use a my template, my custom template, and whatever I have inside this template, system will try to create those things. So here I did not change too much things. I just changed the one role, but you can change according to your requirement, according to your use cases. Let's see what will happen. But before that, I have to delete this template first. Let me just delete this. Okay, template is deleted now. So now, sorry, not template. Stack is deleted now. CDK toolkit stack is deleted now. If I will show the role, so roles are also deleted, have been deleted, and S3 also I deleted it manually. So what I need to do it, I will do the bootstrapping, but with my custom template. So I don't want to override the qualifier explicitly because I already override it here in the file in this section. So system will pick this value now. Let's do the bootstrapping. Okay, so this bootstrapping is also completed here. Now let's verify what we have on our AWS account. Okay, let's go to the CloudFormation template. Okay, CDK template toolkit is created now. And if I will go here in the role section, so there is no role called FTS. So what I have to do XYZ. Okay, so role is already here. So these are the role that system created, but if I am interested to show you the this role where we have changed the value. Okay, I just need to okay. This was the role execution deployment action role. So this is the deployment role that we have. And if I will show you what is the policy, so you can see here in the create change section we have these five things, but we don't have the execution roles, right? So this is how you can actually apply the your own custom template. Now, what will happen if you will try to deploy this? That we have to see it. What is the impact of this thing? But let's wait. Let's do the deployment. And if I will try to deploy this thing before deployment, I have to do the synth. So I will delete this CDK. This is my cloud assembly. Already generated cloud assemblies, but if I will show you here, then they are using the different qualifier because I did not do the synth after applying my custom template. So let's do the CDK synth first. It will take a few seconds. Let's wait for this. Okay, CDK synth is done. Let's verify the cloud assembly now. If I will come here, if I will see it here, so you can see it. The qualifier is still same qualifier we have. So the qualifier value did not change. Now what is happening here? So if I will try to deploy this template, then system CDK toolkit will try to search these resources with this qualifier, and then these resources will not be available on AWS account. So what will happen? Eventually the deployment will fail. This is the theory. Theoretically, it will not work, and definitely it will not work when I will try to deploy it. So why it is happening? So because I did not change the qualifier thing. So what I have to do, I will go here in the CDK JSON section, and in my CDK JSON thing, I will add this line. So where is my code? My code is here. I will add this line, and what value I XYZ. So this is actually a one context plugin that we have. I am using it, and here I am saying that what is the qualifier value that I want to use it. I want to use it. So you have to add this line. There is a one more alternative way, but I will create a separate video. That's a different topic. Let's see if I will do the CDK synth now, then what will happen? Okay, so CDK synth is complete now. Let's verify the cloud assembly again. If I will come here, if we'll come here, see now the qualifier value has been changed in all templates. So this is how you can actually, if you are using the different qualifier, then you have to use this line in this context in this context so that your qualifier can also be changed. This is the only one way, but we will discuss the another way, but in a different video. What will happen now if I will try to deploy it, because I have a more than one template, so I am using the hyphen hyphen all command. Let's wait for the deployment now. So system is trying to deploy the things and then eventually it fails. The reason is the bootstrap doesn't contain the proper permission. I removed the execution change set permission. So if you will see it here in this section, it trying to create a change set and then it fails. It says you are not authorized to perform this action, this section. Okay, because I intentionally deleted this permission from my custom bootstrap template. So this is how you can actually control the thing. This right now this is not the correct use case that I am trying to show it, but in your organization you can apply the least privilege principle and you can provide whatever the permission you want to provide it into your AWS CDK through your custom template. And the last thing that I wanted to show you now, whenever you will apply the CDK your own templates, then please remember, don't change the name of these roles. The reason is when the CDK toolkit runs, then it search for these roles, and I can show you the actual code, the low level code. If you will go here, this is the link where you can see the description of this class. I will paste this description in the I will paste this link to in the description, video description. So if you will see it here, ARN and this partition. See, this is the pattern that system always trying to look. CDK qualifier, CFN. This is the cloud formation execution role. This is the deploy role. This is the file publishing role. So these patterns are fixed. So we should not actually change the value of these pattern. I think that's it, guys. We discussed about the how you can override the qualifier, how you can override the qualifier with the default templates, how you can change the stack name, bootstrap stack name, and then we discuss about how you can actually create your own templates, and you can modify according to your use case, according to your organization. So I think that's it. We'll see these things in the next video. Thank you, guys. Hopefully you will like it. Thank you, guys. Bye.